A very good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome panelists, speaker, distinguished participant, and colleagues. The session on building resilience of shoreline communities, evidence from the ground, in some examples from the shoreline area of Bangladesh. You all know that northern shoreline people normally practice different strategies and livelihood options as usual amid environmental and climate threats. But Friendship as a development organization has been facilitating the shoreline communities with strategies, interventions using resilience-led in order to transform livelihood activities as resilient options. It gives emphasis on the potentials of local communities and stakeholders, aiming to help the community to cope with and adapt to and response flood, drought, and other impact of climate change. So here I would like to take the opportunity to introduce our honorable speaker, panelist, our presenter of today's session, convened by Gobeshona platform through that chat. So here I am happy. We are happy to have with us our honorable speaker, Kaji Amdadul Haq, Senior Director of Strategic Planning and Head of Climate Actions, Friendship, who has agreed us to make his opening remarks for this session. Though we are expecting our honorable Executive Director, Runa Appa to join, but we are missing her at this moment. We have other panelists and our respected speaker, Mr. MD Mintu Mia, Upazila Agriculture Officer, Fulsori Gaibanda, who will focus on the community practice related to climate, to the agriculture. And also we have with us Mr. Dr. Zahirul Islam. He is the Upazila Livestock Officer, the same Upazila, Fulsori Gaibanda, who will focus mainly on the resilient practice related to livestock department and the livestock practice in the shoreline area. And we have a representative from the community. We are happy to have with us Mr. Hasina Begum, is one of the community representative who will share her practical experience and with some example. We have our colleague with us, Diwakar Bishwas, is the project manager of climate actions, Friendship Gaibanda. And we have our one of our key speaker, Mohammad Shakat Hossain, PhD, is the assistant director of SCD Department of Climate of Friendship. He will mainly focus on the entrepreneurship development and different technical solutions. And lastly, we have with us our keynote speaker and presenter, Mr. Naeem Khan. He's the general manager for the climate action sector of Friendship. He will present the main paper, and we're taking support from Mohammad Shakat Hossain. He's from the SCD Department of Friendship. And all this process, we are getting support from our colleagues, Asma Bhuyan. She is supporting us for this facilitation process. So now I am requesting our senior director, Kaji Amdadul Haq Bhai, to speak, to deliver her opening remarks for the audience and for the participant. Now I am requesting Amdadul Haq Bhai.
Thank you, Palash. In the very beginning, I recall our beloved Dr. Salim Haq, who left us very untimely, and he was the the dreamer, to taking climate action up to the grassroots level, and the whole world truly missing him at this moment when we are struggling to find a way forward. And the initiative he has been taken, all those are now the pathway for all of us. So at the same time, uh, I pray the Almighty to place him in peace. And now I would like to first appreciate the Gobeshona team, ICAT colleagues who really taking this forward with a huge vibration and your extraordinary efforts. The brilliant team, I believe, uh, the Gobeshona platform, which is to me is a very renowned and very, we must say, our much needed platform to exchange our views, to share our thoughts, and the practitioners to validate their experience or initiatives. So the whole Gobeshona team, ICAT team, please feel good. You are doing a great job. And truly, again, we can see the hope for a better world tomorrow. Now coming to the session, the building resilience is a very tough job across the world. It's not really very easy. And building resilience by locally led actions. Again, significant efforts required. Friendship, like many other organizations, implementing some creative initiative, very much locally led, very much engaged by local uh, stakeholders and community in lead. So this time we thought about why don't we listen colleagues, friends, stakeholders from the ground, how really they bring in changes, how they create a better community, how resilience taking place, and how we are lead our efforts for a better climate action. I truly appreciate for Mr. Muhammad Jahirul Islam, General Livestock Office and Veterinary Hospital. I appreciate Mr. Mintu Mia, General Agriculture Officer, for joining with us. My colleague, Dr. Shakwat, my colleague, Mr. Naim, Mr. Dibakor, they will share their thoughtfulness, their experiences. But I strongly believe we'll love to listen more and more from our community change makers. One of those, Hasina Begum, joining with us. Thank you, Hasina, আমাদের সাথে যোগ দেওয়ার জন্য. So I'm eagerly waiting to listen your valuable experiences, thoughtfulness. I'm sure Gobeshona and ICAT will take those deliberations and to be translated and to share with the other stakeholders. Let's work together for a better world. Thank you, team, for taking this initiative and taking forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Amradul Haq Bhai, for your opening remarks. It's really encouraging for us. Now, before go to our presentation, I would like to highlight few things. Like the area friendship is working is the remote shoreline communities, the Gaibanda, Kurigram, the riverine areas from the northern part of Bangladesh. And this area is particularly vulnerable to climate change impact because that area experience different types of hazard, mainly climate-induced hazard like flood, drought, and other climate factor. It's actually affecting the livelihood of the people in that area. So, currently, Friendship has taken a lot of initiative in collaboration with different government stakeholders to actually address the issues of the community and building resilience among the people and to improve their practice so that they can cope up with climate change situations. Now I am inviting Mr. Naim Khan. He is the General Manager for Climate Change Action Friendship. He will send the keynote, and I am requesting him to present.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everybody. Hope you are listening to me and that the connection is well. Give me some time to share my screen.
It's okay for us. We can hear it very clearly. Go ahead.
And the screen is visible?
Yes, this is
Clear. It's clear.
Yes,
Beyond.
please clear.
Thank you. Again, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to everybody. With my colleagues, my senior director and other guests. I am representing the climate action sector. My name is Naim Khan, General Manager of Climate Action. In the first slide, in Bangladesh, JOS refers to riverine sand and silt areas that emerge within the river channels. These areas are surrounded by water and can take various forms, such as island shores, which remain unsurrounded by the water year around, and the attached shore, like the connected to the mainland under normal flow. Living in the shores can be both hazardous and insecure due to sudden flooding, erosion, and land loss. Despite these challenges, over 5 million people call these riverine lands as their home. In Bangladesh, 47 million individuals are considered to be living in poverty. The majority of the people, 67%, live in rural, disaster-prone areas. Ultra poor people's everyday lives are disrupted by food insecurity, irregular income, a lack of skill, social awareness, and loss of assets. And Friendship has a unique approach of CIDRR approach. CIDRR is a systematic approach developed by Friendship that reflects the Sentai framework by incorporating different actions and initiatives for bringing resilience to disaster vulnerable communities. It also contributes to the Paris Agreement and SDGs. Preparedness, response, and resilience lead towards development and are the three main components of CIDRR. Three actors like the community, private sector, and NGO, and the local government collaborate under CIDRR, which makes the approach most effective. CIDRR is scalable, replicable, context-specific, and can be applied in many parts in the world. Government cooperation is instrumental to strengthen the CIDRR approach before replicating it throughout the country. Participatory disaster risk assessment is our first tools, and it is a tools for the risk assessment and planning are a significant part of FDMC members to play. These community members identify their risk factors, understand cause sequences, and explore solutions. They make a hazard scoring, intensity diagram, and participate in hazard assessment and analysis to realize their plan for individual and collective actions. Hazard assessment and analysis includes preparing a seasonal calendar and community action plan. Among various actions developed by Friendship, now I am giving you some selective interventions which lead the community towards resilience. The first, I want to discuss that the plinth raised cluster village. The plinth design of an egg has been thought out by the researchers and experts to divert the water on both sides. It is important to study the water flow beforehand and to angle the egg towards the flow. The oval shape and emphasized front end of the plinths have proven to be effective in preventing damage caused by flood water runoff and are therefore a more durable and long-term solution than the much weaker traditional plinths used by the local people. In addition, the height of the plinth is more than 3.5 meters above potential flooding, so the area is not submerged by water. Facilities include a pond, 6 tube well, 6 latrine, plus a disabled-friendly latrine, a school, a communities areas, solar electricity, etc., were gradually added to the plinth. During the disaster or flood, 80 to 150 families can take shelter with their belongings and cattle. In the last flood in 2021, 103 families took shelter with 653 cattle. We also provide mobile charging stations, solar lights on the way, and extra floating latrines, mobile health clinics during the disaster time. The community-supported cluster village innovation has placed among the top 5 in the GCA Local Adaptation Champions Award in Local Innovation category. Another intervention is the friendship constructed the solar village. The solar village plays a crucial role in providing these isolated communities with access to modern amenities, longer business hours, improved education opportunities, and safer lighting alternatives than traditional kerosene lamp. About 3,000 residents of this isolated Char island benefited from the 57.6 kilowatt microgrid. It supplies electricity to 170 houses, 4 schools with 450 students, and 38 neighborhood stores spread over 2 marketplaces. Furthermore, the project incorporates 2 irrigation pumps that run on that solar power. And a comprehensive project that needs to be undertaken between the immediate disaster and development activities is the transitional fund project. No capital funds to generate income for the beneficiary at the first time, and it is not feasible to apply for them all the typical microloans funds for the startup. With the intervention like improving economic opportunities for the unprivileged people via capacity building using modern technology and livelihood support, they will learn how to enhance their earnings with help of family income expenditure card. And we also assure individuals access to the governmental and financial institutions so that they can benefit from all the help from government social security program. And also we advocacy for the improving local infrastructures identified by the poverty map, the assistance of different stakeholders. And Friendship has introduced also a community-based vegetable garden approach in flood-prone areas. This involves land donated by the community owners and raised by FDMC members to prevent the flooding. This approach contributes to household food security, income generation, and climate adaptation. Also, the livestock farming is crucial for the rural livelihoods, providing meal, meat, and fertilizer. And the training and skill development enhance their earnings and adaptability, enhancing employability and preparing communities for disasters. And also provided different types of vegetable seeds with different climate adaptive techniques, such as drip irrigation, sack method, using alternative organic fertilizer and pesticide, vermicompost, also promoting stress-tolerant crops, etc. These livelihoods options contribute to the economic stability, food security, and resilience. And I'm glad to share a case story. Tohmina Begum. She is from Kurigram, wife of Habibur Rahman, received training on vermicompost production with the market linkage with Youth Development Office, also ginger cultivation, homestead gardening, livestock rearing. We also provided 1 sheep Ziploc polybag for the seed preservation and the container, seed container. Also, we provided different types of vegetable seeds, bags for ginger cultivation, and 6 experiment trap. Currently, she has, after 2 years with the project, currently she has 5 sheep, vermicompost ring, ginger, and her daughter is getting a stipend. Her earning increases from 4,500 BDT. It is from the baseline in 2021 to 11,500 BDT end line in the 2023. So far, we supported with this program with 6,122 families in 11 sub-districts of 5 districts in Bangladesh. Agroecological farming, in order to produce food in a way that is resilient and sustainable, agroecological farming integrates an ecological concept into farming system. It places a strong emphasis on utilizing biodiversity and ecological process to boost input, reduce reliance on outside resources, and advance social, economic, and environmental sustainability. Soil test also to determine the precise state of soil nutrient, particularly micronutrients like phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium. Soil testing is very crucial. Knowing from the farmers whether the soil is basic or acidic is also helpful. Testing the soil allows farmers to maintain the organic matters in the soil in a condition that conducive to crop growth, while also utilizing micronutrients in precisely the right level to save production cost. We introduced the vermicompost plant in a naturally occurring material made by worms that is created by turning garbage into compost that decomposes. This is environment friendly, easily created from the waste item found in the home, and greatly helps to preserve the health of the soil, particularly the soil organic matter. Solar dryer, solar driven crop dryer. A solar dryer is a machine that dries the preserves food, agricultural products, and other commodities using sun energy. It works on the tenet that heat produced by absorbing sunlight is utilized to evaporate moisturizer from the target material like groundnut, wheat, and maize. Solar dryers are highly practical in regions with abundant sunlight and are both energy and environmentally efficient. Also, we built a solar irrigation pump that is powered by solar energy and used for agricultural irrigation, is known as a solar driven irrigation pump. An eco-friendly and sustainable replacement for conventional fuel-powered or grid-connected pumps is offered by this technology. In isolated locations like Chars with limited access to electricity, solar irrigation pumps are particularly helpful as they lower operating cost and greenhouse gas emission. Alternative wetting and drying irrigation in order to maximize the water efficiency and minimize water use. Rice farmers employ the irrigation techniques known as alternative wetting and drying. It is called AWD. These techniques, which conserves water, entails letting the rice field occasionally dry out as opposed to constantly flooding it. It saves the wastage of priceless water and lower the cost of producing rice. And that is from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Naim Bhai, for your presentation. So we'll come to you again with question from our honorable participant. So we'll come later. So thank you very much for your presentation. Now I am inviting Mohammad Shakat Hossain, Assistant Director for SCD Program of Friendship. Though he is traveling, I think he is traveling now. So can you hear me, Shakat Bhai? Shakat Bhai. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Shakat Bhai, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yes. Yes.
I would like to request you to add your point and to provide your valuable opinion and some experience, so that our participants, those are listening, they can little bit understand what actually we are doing from our SCD department, or as a friendship. If you want to add some few points, because most of the point Naim Bhai has covered based on your information. So I would like to request you to cover the gap area.
So thank you, thank you, Palasda, for giving me the opportunity. But I think so. All of the information covered by our respected colleague Naim Bhai. But it is very difficult. I am passing the route. Is so noisy, so it is very difficult to talk with the respectful audience. So if you allow, I may apologize for this. So sorry for that.
Okay, don't worry. I'm the Shakot Bhai. So you will keep in, you will online with us, and if our participant and other guest raise any question, then we'll come to you.
It's better.
So thank you very much, because Naima has tried to cover some of the issues that you wanted to share. So we'll come to you again with the question from our participant. So please be connect with us. Okay. Then now, as from the presentation, I would like to highlight few points here. Like, as friendship is a development organization like others, they it's very much believe on the potentials of the community peoples, and also we try to empower the community so that they can take their leadership role and they can utilize their own knowledge with the understanding is received from our program or our interventions. So we always keep faith on them, and we are mainly focusing on their preparedness, adaptation, and mitigation things, as you have heard. So we'll come again with a new story and some other story. So now I am inviting our honorable guest, our speaker, Mr. M.D. Mintu Mia. He's the agriculture officer, Upazila agriculture officer for Phulsuri, Upazila Gaibanda. And he's the government officer from our Upazila level office. So we are very much happy to have him with us. So now I am requesting Mintu Mia, the Upazila agriculture officer, to deliver his speech. So please.
Sorry. Thank you very much. I'm another program now. So sorry for that. I want to share something. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, carry on.
Can you listen to me?
We can hear you very well. Carry on,
Okay.
please.
Okay, thank you. I have another program in Dhaka. So sorry for that. So I have some observation as a agriculture officer in Phulsuri Upazila. There is, you all know, this is the Char belt area and Char land, especially in Char land area. We have some problems, and we have some prospects also. So there is many problem in terms of agriculture production here in Phulsuri. There is a shortage of rainfall, a shortage of irrigation water is another problem. Transport system is another problem. There is most of the Union Belt are in Char area. There is no proper transport system there in Char area. And another thing is storage facilities. During the cultivation period, farmers don't have any scope to store their product, so that they sell the product under rate. This is another problem. And obviously, previous the speaker told all the thing coverage, mulching system, AWD, organic fertilizer production, such as vermicompost and another things. So actually, these are the problem, I think, and I have some suggestion if it's possible to this friendship program. I have some suggestion if there have some facilities, irrigation system improvement. That is, I already know that there is a solar system irrigation facilities. This is if we have to establish in Fulsuri, it will be very appropriate for Char land for the cultivation. And another thing is the mulching system. There is a evaporation loss is reduces. So if we introduce the mulching system in case of vegetables and other crop production, it will be helpful for the farmers. And if we there is another concept here. I know the cluster village concept. This is very effective concept for Char land. If we all the land are below lowland area, if we can raise the land and can build a house in a cluster way, this will be another things to for especially for Char land. And in every year there is a landslide and the flood occur in Char area. So if we can build in every union at least one cluster village, these will be appropriate for this Char land. So these are the things I think. And another thing is the Char land is minimum or low organic matter in this area. So we can, if in every and each and every family can produce the organic fertilizer or vermicompost or things, and they use the their land by this organic fertilizer, that can induce the organic matter to the land. So this is another things. So I think this, if we can increase the and build the transport facilities to the farmer, to storage facilities to the farmer, we can build the cluster village or raise the land for the farmer. We can increase the irrigation facilities for the farmer. That will be the successful initiative for the friendship and for this program. That's all for me, from me.
So thank you very much. Mintu Mia, who's like agriculture officer, it's a great contribution from you, and it's nice. It's actually enriched our information, and we like give you a special thanks because you are traveling. But we hope you will be with us because we'll get some questions from the audience. So please try to reflect on that. So I'd like to add something with you, like here, as you mentioned that Friendship as an organization is trying to support the government initiative. So we are also trying to address the issues of the people in the shoreline areas. And you have seen the water efficiency, how we are trying to build the efficiency of the water management system and also the post-harvest management. You see the DAS system to reduce the crop loss. So we are also trying from our side. So it's
one thing I want to told here, the friendship use the many things. So many things they are done. Actually, the agriculture training and other programs here in Fulsuri, the training program and other things. But I want to some more things. Some more that is irrigation facilities increase, organic fertilizer increasement, and increase of I want some establishment physical structure. Actually, physically, if we increase the we can increase the physical structures for the for these localities, that will more effective. Friendship done well in agriculture sector in full regards. The training program, technically the farmers are being sound. They are using the modern technologies in Char land, use of the varieties of crop production there. they suggest the farmer to cultivate the short duration and other crops or climate resilience crops. But I want you or your project or others to build some structure, that is cluster village or AWD support or irrigation, increase of irrigation facilities. That will help us lot. That will increase the production
Okay.
also. So
Okay.
by government side, we have some limitations. If you have the any scope to build this kind of structure, especially road facilities or transport facilities, marketing is a big problem there in Char land. So farmer produce their land, but they can buy, they can sell their land crop in right price. So this is the main problem there. So if you have any scope to correction these sides, that will be more helpful for the farmer, for the people of Fulsuri Upazila.
Sorry, because we are facing difficulties for the connection. So sir, I mean, to hear that.
Yeah. Clear.
Sorry for the interruption. We are facing some difficulties for the connection. So you covered everything?
Yes, I finished.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your supplementary information. So thank you. I will come to you again. Thanks at this moment. And now I am
Thank you very much.
invited. Yeah, thank you very much. You can, okay. So our next presenter is Dr. Zahirul Islam, is the Upazila Livestock Officer of Fulsuri Upazila. So may I request Zahirul Islam to deliver your speech, please.
Yes, assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
It's clear, fine.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. As I working here as a livestock officer for more than 2 years, Fulchuri Upazila is very much potential in, especially in livestock sectors. But we have faced during the flood season, especially when the animal don't get any shelter. They are facing food feed problems, and our main problem is that there are many infectious diseases outbreaking here, and we are facing and trying giving vaccine to the animals, but these are not responding well because of the first area here, and our shortage of manpower is a problem here. And many issues is
Dr. Zahirul Islam, we cannot hear you.
It's a lowland, so
Make it a bit louder. We cannot hear you.
Net problem. Here is no available internet
I think this may be the cause of not having
poor network connection.
internet connection is the problem here. Hear me now?
Make it, you go a little
Can
bit
you
closer
hear
to
me?
your device. Okay.
I'm close. I'm close with my devices, but
Uh,
internet is a
uh,
problem here.
So I
Can
can,
you hear me right now?
request
Can
Divakar
you
to
hear
add your
me?
device.
Can
Divakar is
you
available.
can
এখানে
you
বস-
hear me?
Okay, I am
I'm
with
able.
Mr. Jahidul Islam. I like Upazila livestock officer. I am going to with him. Please on minute later. Please. Okay.
Hello.
Ha, please.
Oh, the dear audience, so please, we are facing little bit difficulties for the connection, so excuse us. I request Divakar that to settle the problem if possible. Uh, We know that
What was
it's a very difficult, it's a very remote area, full story. So we know the difficulties. However, we have the options, like we have alternative options. Maybe our colleagues, Divakar, you can
was
help.
can I add something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mr. Minto Miao, Upazila Agriculture Officer. He is
Sagat
he.
bhai,
Yeah.
Sagat bhai,
Yes.
maybe I will come to you again after the Islam is
Okay.
also
Okay.
speaking. So we'll come later. Thank you. So
It's okay.
please be with us. Dr. Zahirul Islam, Divakar da.
Yes, can you hear me right now?
Yes, now it's clear. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I want to continue. As I said earlier, it's a flood prone areas here, and in Fulchuri, it's a very big upazila consisting of 7 union. But main problem is flood, and during flood, there is a scarcity of animal feed. As a result, the farmer suffers a lot. Another thing is that when some infection disease outbreaks here, they also suffer. For example, in the last year, we faced a problem with lumpy skin disease, and right now we are facing some problems. It's a dry season, and the grass production is now going low. As a result, we are not about our farmers are trying their best. They are very much potential, and it's a very potential land for developing livestock. And you know that total livestock population is more than, if it's in case of cattle, it is more than 71,000 here. Yeah, it's a very good news for you that our livestock census 2024 is going on, and after this census we will be sure about the livestock population in Fulchuri and as well as total Bangladesh. So another problem I'd like to mention that the farmers here are producing a lot. They are producing a lots of meat, eggs, and milk. But main problem is the marketing. And it's in case, especially in the rainy seasons, they don't have the sufficient access to the market. As a result, they are not getting the actual price of their products. It's a problem, and I think my recommendation is to you that if you can make some sorts of marketing facilities to them, as a result they will be able to get their actual price or judicial price of their products, especially in case of milk. Can you hear me, please?
It's
Can you hear
clear.
me?
Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Another point I'd like to mention that if we can ensure the animal feed during the rainy season, this will be very much useful for them. For example, you know that like other upazilas of Bangladesh, there are huge cultivation of flooders, especially Napier and Pakchang 1 going on here in Fulchuri, and production rate is very good. But problem is that they can't store them in the rainy season. And if we can adopt some sorts of new technologies like to dry the grasses during the dry seasons, and if you can
store these grasses for the rainy season, that will be helpful for them. And because for this we need some sorts of initiative from yourself and from others, government and non-government NGOs, so that we can provide them with some facilities so that they can store the animal feed during the rainy season. Another thing is that there is it's a flood prone areas, so uh, infectious disease spreads here, rapidly spread infection disease spread here. So if we want to make sure total vaccination of our flocks and total vaccination of the herd of animals, and we have some sorts of trained vaccinators here. And if we can train some volunteers as well for this vaccination program, that will be beneficial for them. And problem is that we have some sorts of shortage in vaccination supply, especially in case of foot and mouth disease and lumpy skin disease. Vaccine is very much short, and it's a crisis all over the country. So I think if we can help the church people by providing vaccine, especially lumpy skin disease vaccine, that will be useful for them to protect their animals from lumpy skin. Another thing is that marketing facilities is not developed here, and I'm requesting you, if you have the opportunity to develop marketing facilities for milk, meat, and eggs that produced by the church peoples, will be beneficial. Another I'm requesting for another issues for that, if we can produce and establish storage facilities for livestock product, that will be very useful for them. Especially eggs can be stored more than 2 months if we can store it properly. Milk can be stored for a while, and meat also. That frozen meat, we can store meat as a frozen and then can supply to other part of the country. That will be beneficial, I think, for the church people. And another thing I would like to inform you that here in Chor region, almost the product that are producing here, milk and eggs, are rarely contaminated. Contaminated means they are almost free of food and antibiotic residues. These products are almost free of food and antibiotic residues. That is very much beneficial for the health of people. So my suggestion is to you that if you can produce a storage facilities like the potato storage facilities, and in agricultural sector there are potato storage facilities, and I think there should be some sorts of storage facilities for eggs, meat, and milk for livestock as well. So this is all about for myself. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's fine. Thank you very much for your nice, informative discussion and presentations. So please, you be with us, because our audience will have some questions. So we'll come to you again. So thank you at this moment. So, and you have rightly pointed out some good area, and obviously this platform is giving us information, collect information from the field, and we'll document everything, and we'll also take this as a note, and we'll forward to the next level for necessary actions. Maybe some other development agencies, they are also plan for that. So it will be very much informative and useful for us. So thank you very much, Dr. Gairul Islam.
Thank you very much as well.
Now we'll go for our next presenter. She is one of our project participant, Mrs. Hasina Begum. She is very much talented, I can say, women, and is a community representative. So I would like to request our colleagues to bring her in our connection. So who is Nazrul Islam Bhai? Maybe he's helping. Oh, Nazrul Islam Bhai, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. So nice. So it's excellent. হাসিনা বেগম, হাসিনা আপা,
জি
কেমন আছেন আপনি?
ভালো আছি, আপনি কেমন আছেন?
ওকে, সো সবাই, অনেকে কিন্তু বাংলা বুঝবে না, তো আমাদেরকে একটু সুযোগ দিবেন যে কেউ বাংলা করে দিবে, ওই বাংলাকে ইংলিশ করে দিবে আর কি, অনেকে যারা ইংলিশে হয়তো ইয়ে করবে, বাংলা অনেকে বুঝবে না, সেজন্য ট্রান্সলেট করার সুযোগ দিবেন। তো আপনি আপনার মতো করে বলবেন, ঠিক আছে? আমরা সবাই আপনার কাছ থেকে শুনতে চাই আপনার এলাকার গল্প এবং আপনি কি করেছেন। হ্যাঁ, যেটা মানুষকে, যারা আপনার এলাকা সম্পর্কে একটা ধারণা দিবে, আপনারা কিভাবে আপনার জীবন জীবিকায় করেন, কি ধরনের সুন্দর প্র্যাকটিস গুলি আপনারা অনুশীলন করে থাকেন, এগুলি আপনার মুখ দিয়ে আমরা শুনতে চাই। তো প্লিজ আসেন আপা, আপনার গল্প শুনতে চাই আমরা, যে আপনি কি করেছেন বা কি করছেন।
আমার এই প্রথমে আমি প্রাচ্যার নদী ভাঙ্গন।
আপনার এলাকার একটু, আমরা কিন্তু আপনার এলাকার নাম জানি না, আপনি একটু আপনার এলাকা কোন এলাকা থেকে বলছেন, হ্যাঁ সেটি ওটা আমাকে বলবেন, আমাদেরকে বলবেন।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম, আমার নাম মোসাম্মদ হাসিনা বেগম, আমি প্রাচ্যারে থাকি। আমাদের চরের নাম প্রাচ্যার, গ্রামের নামও প্রাচ্যার, আমি চরে বসবাস করি। আমার জীবনে প্রাচ্যার থেকে আমি 6 বার নদী ভাঙ্গনে হয়েছি। আমার জীবনে আমি 6 বার নদী ভাঙ্গন হওয়ার পরে এই প্রাচ্যারে নতুন একটা চর ওঠে, সেখানে আমি বসবাস করি দীর্ঘ 10 বছর থেকে। ওই 10 বছরের মধ্যে আমার একটা ছেলে একটা মেয়ে, আমার শাশুড়ি আছে, আমি আমার স্বামী সন্তান নিয়ে অনেক কষ্ট জীবনযাপন চলে আর কি। এর মাধ্যমে আমি ফ্রেন্ডশিপ এসডি প্রজেক্টে একটা সদস্য হলাম। ওখান থেকে মিটিং পেলাম, মিটিং পেলাম, আবার হলো বাইরা লোকজন নিয়ে এসে প্রশিক্ষণ করালো। আর তখন আমার ছেলে মেয়ে নিয়ে অনেক কষ্ট জীবনযাপন চলছিল। ওই 10 বছরের ভিতরে ছেলে মেয়ে ছোট ছোট, আমি বাইরে কোথাও যেতে পারি না। আমার স্বামী হলো ফেরি করতো তখন। তারপরে ফ্রেন্ডশিপ আসার পরে এসডি প্রজেক্টে আমি সদস্য হলাম। ওখানে আমার বাড়ির আশেপাশে জায়গা পড়েছিল, আমি শাকসবজি বীজও পেতাম না, কোনো আবাদ করতেও পারতাম না। আগে আমি হলো জানিও নাই, আবার চরের মানুষ তো অনেক দুর্যোগের সাথে ঝুঁকিপূর্ণ করতে হয়। সেখান থেকে ভাইরা এসে মিটিং করালো, আবার শাকসবজির বীজ দিল ওরা, বছরে 2 বার বীজ দিচ্ছে। সেই 6 মাস পর পর সেই শাকসবজির বীজ আমি কি করলাম, বাড়ির আশেপাশে কিছু জায়গা ছিল, সেই জায়গায় আমি লাগাইতাম। লাগাইয়া বাস আমি খরার সময় সবজি লাগাইলে পানি কোথা থেকে দেবো, কল চারিয়া পানি দিয়ে দিয়ে সবজি করছিলাম। সেই সবজি কিছু খাই, আবার বাজারেও বিক্রি করি। সেখান থেকে সবজি বেচার টাকাও আমার কিছু হাতে ছিল। আবার হলো
হ্যাঁ, আপনাকে মাঝে মাঝে আমি থামাবো, ঠিক আছে? আমাকে মাফ করবেন, আপনাকে মাঝে মাঝে থামাবো। আমাদের একজন ভাই আছে যিনি আপনার বাংলা কথাগুলি ইংলিশে ট্রান্সলেট করে দিবে, ঠিক আছে? এই জন্য একটু
আচ্ছা।
মাঝে মাঝে সুযোগ দিবেন যে কথার ফাঁকে যেন উনি ট্রান্সলেট করতে পারে। সো
হ্যাঁ,
উই হ্যাভ উইথ আস সালে ভাই, ওকে প্লিজ। সালে ভাই, we are expecting your support for the translation. With mention some key point what she has mentioned.
পলাশ ভাই, এটা অলরেডি ট্রান্সলেট হচ্ছে। যারা আর কি বাংলা ইংলিশে শুনতে চাবে, শুনবে, তারা হচ্ছে যে ওই অপশনে গেলে ওইখানে অটোমেটিক ট্রান্সলেট হবে। মানে ইংলিশ অপশনটা যদি কেউ মানে ক্লিক করে, তাহলে ইংলিশটা শুনবে। আর যারা বাংলাটা শুনতে চায় তারা অটোমেটিক বাংলা শুনবে। সো এটা অলরেডি
Okay.
রানিং আছে। সো আপা এটাকে চালু করো, সমস্যা নেই।
Okay, thank you, Saleh bhai, thank you very much. Appa, please.
হ্যাঁ
আপনি বলতে থাকেন। হ্যাঁ।
বলতে থাকি। তাই সবজির বীজ পাওয়ার পর পাশাপাশি ওই ভাইরা একটা এসডি প্রজেক্ট থেকে আমাকে ভেড়াও দিছিল। সেই ভেড়া থেকে 6 মাস পরে 2টা বাচ্চা দিচ্ছে আমার। সেই বাচ্চা কিছুদিন পর 6 মাস পরার পর 2টা ভেড়া বিক্রি করছি আমি 10,000। আর শাকসবজি বেচা আমার কাছে ছিল 10,000 টাকা। সেই 10,000 20,000 টাকা দিয়ে আমি আমি হলো বাহিরা কোথাও থেকে 20,000 টাকা তুলিয়ে আমার স্বামী ফেরি করতে অনেক কষ্ট, রোদ্রে যাওয়ার আগে, গাছ নাই, ঝড় বৃষ্টি, অনেক কাজ করে ফিরে আসতো। তাই আমি বললাম ওই 20,000 আর কোথাও থেকে আর 20,000 টাকা নেই, এখন তো পরিশোধ করতেই পারবো, 20,000 করে 40,000 টাকা দিয়ে তুমি বাজারে একটা দোকান নাও, আর কষ্ট হাঁটাহাঁটি করা লাগবে না। পরে বাজারে নতুন বন্দর বাড়ির পাশেই বাজারে একটা ছোট দোকান নিয়ে দিছি। এখন থেকে আর হাঁটাহাঁটিও করা লাগে না, দোকানে বসে বিক্রি করে। ওই টাকা দিয়ে এখন আমার মেয়েটা হলো ক্লাস 6-এ পড়তেছে, ছেলেটা এবার 9-এ পড়তেছে। আমার এখন শাকসবজি আছে এখনো বাড়িতেই, ভেড়া থেকে আমার আরো অনেক ভেড়া হয়েছে। এখনো আমার বাড়িতে 6টা ভেড়া আছে। আবার আমার স্বামীকে যে ব্যবসা ধরে দিছি, ওই ব্যবসায় এখন চলতেছে। এখন আগের চেয়ে আমি অনেক ভালোই হয়েছি, মোটামুটি দিন পরিবর্তন হয়েছে। আগে যা কষ্ট ছিল ফ্রেন্ডশিপ এইচডি প্রজেক্ট থেকে আসে, আমি এখন ভালোই দিন চলতেছে আমাদের।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ
আগে
আপা। হ্যাঁ, ওকে, আর কিছু বলতে চান?
আগে যেমন ফেরি করতো আমার স্বামী গ্রামে গ্রামে, বেশি টাকা তো ইনকাম করতে পারতো না, দিন মজুরি 3,000 টাকা করতো। আর এখন দোকানে বসে থেকে মাসেই মানে 8-10,000 টাকা আসে। সেই টাকা দিয়ে আমাদের সংসার পরিবার ভালোই চলতেছে, ছেলে মেয়েরও লেখাপড়া হয়। এখন আমি অনেক সুখে আছি ছেলে মেয়ে নিয়ে।
আচ্ছা, আমার
আমি
একটা প্রশ্ন, জাস্ট একটা প্রশ্ন আপনার কাছে আপা, কি হলো যে
হুম
আপনি কি, আপনি যে ব্যবসা করছেন বা যে কাজগুলো করছেন, আপনার মতামতের দাম আছে? যে আপনি ভাইকে আপনার কথা, আপনার মতামত নিয়ে থাকে?
হ্যাঁ, নিয়ে থাকে। আমি সংসারে ওই যে সবজি চাষ করি, আবার ভেড়া পালন করি, আমি বললে শুনবে না? আমার টাকাটা ওনার কাজে লাগছে, দুইজনে মিল করি আর কি, দোকান নিয়ে ব্যবসা ধরে দিছি, এটা কাজে লাগে নাই?
ওকে,
সংসারের
থ্যাংক ইউ
উন্নয়নে
আপা,
চলেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ। আপনি থাকেন, লাইনে থাকেন, কারণ অনেকে কথা শুনছে তো, অনেকে তো প্রশ্ন করবে, তখন
হুম
আপনাকে আবার আমরা কানেক্ট করব। হ্যাঁ, আপনি থাকেন।
হ্যাঁ
তো প্রশ্ন করলে আপনাকে আহ সেগুলো একটু উত্তর দিতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? আর আর কিছু
হ্যাঁ।
বলতে চান আপনি? এখন কিছু বলতে চান নাকি ভাইরা বলার পরে আবার বলবেন?
না,
আর
আপনারা
কিছু বলার
জিজ্ঞেস
ছিল?
করুন পরে। হুম
আর কিছু বলার ছিল?
না, আপনারা জিজ্ঞেস করুন, পরে বলবো এলা।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ আপা। তো আমরা আবার আসবো আপনার কাছে। তো থ্যাংক ইউ।
ঠিক আছে।
সঙ্গে কি আছে আমাদের? বোধহয় নজরুল ভাই আছে না? তো নজরুল ভাই,
হ্যাঁ, মিউট
thank
করে
you
দেবো।
very much for connecting her. So now, as we are listening the story of our direct project participant from the Char area. So you have, dear audience, you are really, you can easily imagine that how the life of the people in that area. So they have a lot of challenges, and to cope up with this challenge, they have taken a lot of strategies, and friendship is actually facilitating the process for their development. So now I am requesting our one of our colleagues who is directly working in that area. He is Divakar Vishwas, project manager, climate action program, Friendship Gaibanta. So Divakar da, would you like to add something with this presentation?
Yes, Dada. I am clearly hearing. Thank
আপনি
you
আপনি
to
বাংলা
giving me
বলতে
the
পারেন দাদা,
opportunity.
আপনি বাংলায় বলতে
Thank
পারেন,
you.
আপনি যেটা add করছেন বাংলায় বলতে পারেন, সমস্যা নাই।
আর ধন্যবাদ পলাশদা আমাকে সুযোগ দেওয়ার জন্য। তো আসলে আমি এই গাইবান্ধাতে আমি আছি 4 বছর হলো। এর আগে ছিলাম আমি সাতক্ষীরাতে। তবে ফ্রেন্ডশিপ যেহেতু দুর্যোগ প্রবণ এলাকায় কাজ করে, তো এক এক জায়গার দুর্যোগ আসলে বাংলাদেশের এক এক রকম। দক্ষিণ অঞ্চলের সাথে আবার উত্তর অঞ্চলের দুর্যোগের কিছুটা পার্থক্য আছে। ওই উত্তরাঞ্চলে যেমন প্রতি বছরই ছোট বড় বন্যা, খরা, নদী ভাঙন তো সারা বছর লেগেই থাকে। তো তার পাশাপাশি শুকনো মৌসুমে আবার পানির স্তরটা একেবারেই নিচের দিকে নেমে যায়, যেটাও একটা জলবায়ু পরিবর্তনের একটা খারাপ প্রভাব। তো সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা কাজ করি আসলে যে কমিউনিটি গুলোর ভাগ্য উন্নয়ন করার জন্য। আসলে তাদের জীবনে প্রতিদিন যুদ্ধ করে তাদেরকে বাঁচতে হয়, তারা আতঙ্কের ভেতর থাকে। তারা এমন একটা ভূখণ্ডে বাস করে, বাংলাদেশের যে ভূখণ্ডটি চর এলাকা, এবং বাংলাদেশের একটা জনসংখ্যার একটা বড় অংশ চরে বসবাস করে। এবং তাদের প্রধান সমস্যাই হচ্ছে যে দুর্যোগ, বিভিন্ন ধরনের দুর্যোগ। এবং তাদের সাথে আমরা যখন নিবিড়ভাবে কথা বলি, যেহেতু আমি একেবারে ফিল্ড পর্যায়ে কাজ করি, তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে ওরা বলে যে আমাদের উন্নয়নটা হবে কি করে, কারণ আমরা 9-10 মাসে যা ইনকাম করি 2 মাসে তা খরচ হয়ে যায়। তো
দিবাকর স্যার, একটু শর্টে
সেই
বলেন আপনার কি মেসেজ গুলি আই উড লাইক টু ডেলিভার ইউর কি মেসেজ। হ্যাঁ, শর্ট করে জাস্ট যে
কি
মেসেজ
আমি কি
গুলো দিতে চান।
সুপারিশ আমার পক্ষ থেকে কি আমি সুপারিশমালা তুলে ধরবো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, রাইট।
আচ্ছা, তো আমি যে ফিল্ড ওয়ার্কার হিসেবে আমি মনে করি যে আমাদের অনেক কিছু করা আছে, সেটা গভর্নমেন্ট এবং এনজিও দের যৌথ উদ্যোগে। যেমন এখানে কৃষি কর্মকর্তা বলেছেন যে ইরিগেশনের কথা, কারণ জলবায়ু পরিবর্তনের কারণে যথাসময়ে বৃষ্টি হয় না। তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে সরকারি বেসরকারির উদ্যোগে যদি আমরা ইরিগেশনটা আমরা বেশি করে ডেভেলপ করতে পারি, তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে চরবাসীর জন্য ভালো হয়। তারপরে স্বল্প মেয়াদী যেসব ফসল আছে, যে শর্ট টাইমের ভেতর যে ফসলটা হারভেস্টিং করা যায়, সেই ফসলের জাতগুলোর সাথে তাদেরকে পরিচয় করিয়ে দেওয়া। পাশাপাশি জৈব সারের ব্যাপক ব্যবহার করা উচিত, কারণ প্রোডাকশন কস্ট যদি আমি কমাতে চাই সেই ক্ষেত্রে হ্যাঁ এই ধরনের কিছু হয়। তারপরে লাইভ স্টক অফিসার এবং এগ্রিকালচার অফিসার উভয়ই বলেছেন যে চরাঞ্চলে যদি আমরা উঁচু একটা জায়গা করতে পারি কিছু চরকে কনসিডার করে, সেখানে বন্যাকালীন সময়ে তাদের উৎপাদিত পণ্য, তাতে উৎপাদিত প্রাণী সম্পদ সেই জায়গাতে যদি রাখা যায়, তো পরবর্তীতে সেটা কিন্তু তারা লাভবান হবে। আমরা লক্ষ্য করেছি যে চরে হচ্ছিল প্রচুর পরিমাণে ভুট্টা উৎপাদন হয়, এবং ভুট্টা উৎপাদনের সাথে সাথে তারা বিক্রি করে দেয়, কারণ তাদের সংরক্ষণের মতো কিন্তু জায়গা নাই। এই ভুট্টা যদি 2-3 মাস পরে যদি বিক্রি করতে পারে, সেই ক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু অনেক ক্ষেত্রে দ্বিগুণ দামে বিক্রি করতে পারে। এই ধরনের একটা সুপারিশমালা আমাদের থাকবে। তারপরে হচ্ছিল আমাদের ভলেন্টিয়ার আমাদের অপর্যাপ্ত, কারণ আমরা যে সিআইডিআর যেখানে বিল্ডিং রেজিলিয়েন্স যেখানে কাজ করে, সব এরিয়াতে কিন্তু কাজ করে না, কিন্তু দুর্যোগ যখন আসে সব এরিয়ার জন্যই কিন্তু প্রযোজ্য। তো আমরা যদি র্যাপিডলি এই জিনিসটা করতে পারি যে প্রত্যেকটা চরে 10 জনের জায়গায় 15 জন 20 জন ভলেন্টিয়ার তৈরি করতে পারি। আবার ভলেন্টিয়ারদের বিশেষ করে আমরা পানি সম্পদকে কিভাবে রেস্কিউ করা যায় এই বিষয়টা সম্পর্কে তাদেরকে আমরা অ্যাওয়ার করতে পারি। তারপরে ভ্যাকসিনেশন, অনেক সময় চর এলাকায় আমরা লক্ষ্য করেছি যে যে ভেড়া ছাগল হাঁস মুরগি গরু বিভিন্ন রোগে মারা যায়। অনেক সময় বলে আল্লাহর মাল আল্লাহ নিয়ে গেছে, আসলে কথাটা তাদের ঠিক না। অনেক সময় তারা একটু উদাসীন। যে টাইমলি যদি ভ্যাকসিনেশন আমরা করতে পারি, সেই ক্ষেত্রেও প্রাণী সম্পদটাকে আমরা রক্ষা করতে পারি। কারণ কি, চরের কিন্তু মেইন যে সম্পদ সেটা হচ্ছে এগ্রিকালচার আর হচ্ছিল লাইভ স্টক। তো আমি মনে করি যে
শর্ট
আমরা
করতে হবে, আমাদের অডিয়েন্সের কথা শুনবো আমরা, আমাদের যারা সম্মানিত
তো সেই
পার্টিসিপেন্ট
ক্ষেত্রে
আছে I would like to
যৌথভাবে
hear
যদি
from them, ঠিক আছে?
সরকারি বেসরকারি যৌথভাবে যদি আমরা একটা পরিকল্পনা গ্রহণ করি, সুদূর প্রসারী পরিকল্পনা, ত্রিবার্ষিক পঞ্চবার্ষিক যদি পরিকল্পনা আমরা একটা প্রণয়ন করতে পারি, তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে আমাদের উদ্দেশ্যটা যথাযথভাবে মানে হবে, সার্থক হবে। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।
ধন্যবাদ দিবাকর for your nice contribution. So now The floor is open for all. We'll go for the question answer session. So I am inviting all participants, all respected participants to raise question or contribute from your viewpoint. So now floor is open. So I will go for the open discussion. So if I would like to raise hand first, so I will go one after another. Oh, Shakot Bhai. So I request Shakot Bhai to add your point and deliver your speech or your contribution, what you want to say.
Thank you, Palasda. I'm taking the opportunity because I'm in the traffic jam. That's why I'm talking. I'm yeah. So, thank you for all respected participants, especially Naimbai Bagodda and also Upajala Agriculture Officer and Livestock Officer as well. They are rightly mentioned. Then our farmer produce a lot of production, say like in connection with the livestock and agriculture crop as well. But they don't have any storage or marketing facility. In this connection, we are working on it. We are working on it. You know that we developed the one-stop center in every church. So for this one-stop center, farmer can get different kinds of input as well as farmer can sell their produce as well. We are negotiating with the different conglomerates for their for purchasing their production from the farmers as well. And you know, we have already trained uh, a lot of animal health worker for the taking care of the animal of the remote area people. And also we provided the different kinds of vaccination, deworming and mineral support as well. And we trained different kinds of entrepreneur for the food processing. For this, say like when the farmer produces a lot of milk, they don't sell and it's the underrated price. In that time, they will make the cheese or yogurt as well. Uh, and also uh, when they produce a lot of vegetables, they also make the jam, jelly, or the and also they are making the preserve their vegetable for their future consumption. And also we provide the artificial insemination support, or I think the Upajala Livestock Officer already informed about this. That we provide the artificial insemination things to promote the to improve the livestock in the Fulsori and nearby district, nearby Upajala as well. So and this is for my side.
Okay.
If you have any question, then I will I will reply it.
Okay, thank you, Shakot Bhai, for your great supplementation. So now I am looking one of our respected participant, Nafis Imtiaz Hussain. Please, I request him to raise his question or to speak what he is expecting to say. So please, Imtiaz Bhai.
Okay, am I audible? Thank you so much.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, so my question was to Mr. Mintu sir, Upajala officer. Probably he's not right now here. So I'd be very helpful if anyone answers this question. So my question is about the mulching system. So he was talking about the mulching system and how this system improves the improves the agriculture activity of the land area people. So I want to understand about the mulching system, how it works actually, and how it improves the activity or the ecosystem or the activity of the shoreland area people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there. So please.
Thank you. Mulching system is a piece of the piece of paper, a piece of paper, black color or other color polythene paper that is covered during the crop production. This covers the land. So if the covers the land, it will conserve the moisture to the soil. So we have the concern about the moisture for the soil. So it's conserve the moisture to the soil that will create less irrigation needs. That will need the less irrigation to the crops. This is the another things. Another things is less wheat production or produces of different kinds of weeds in the field will be less if we cover the land. So these two things mainly conserve the soil moisture and less production of weeds. If we cover the land, we can control the weeds. That will help us to spray weedicide or another things. So we can less use of weedicide to the fields. That will helpful for environment. That will helpful for, and the cost of production of farmers will be less. If irrigation is less, if pesticide application is less, that will also reduces the cost of production to the farmer. So these are the things. If we use different kinds of vegetables or spices crops such as different kinds of spices.
Like capsicum,
Different kinds of vegetables and spices, if we can use the mulching technology, it will reduces the cost of production of the farmers and also reduces the soil moisture to the soil.
Okay,
Thank you.
I understood the first point, which to conserving the moisture, but I
Yes.
don't understand the second point.
Weed. During the crop production, different kinds of weeds grow in the field, and farmer use different kinds of weedicide to control this weed. So we decide that cost farmers use. So if we control the weeds naturally, that will reduces the cost of production of farmers, as well as this weedicide pollute the environment also. So environmental conservation is the another thing. So if we can less use of different kinds of insecticide, pesticide, or weedicide, that will conserve our climate or environment also.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, this is the another things.
Thank you, Imtiaz Bhai. Thank you, Mintu sir. Now another.
I supplement one thing to that, Mr. Mintu. Not only the plastic thing, we have also natural mulching. Say like we can use the water hyacinth and also straw as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. So for the next, our honorable participant, Shubho Datta. I am requesting him to raise his question or supplementary information if you want to provide. So, Shubho Datta, please go ahead.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Basically, my question is, it is very great to see in one platform to all the development practitioners and governmental intellectuals. It is a very good platform to share opinion. My question is basically we say about a lot of initiatives, but what is the sustainability parameter we basically took after the project period or in the project period or with the collaboration with governmental officials for the betterment of the Chorland people?
So do you have a specific question to someone else or open question?
It is basically
sustainability
means all things. So
who are
it can be answered.
Okay,
it can be answered by anyone.
Okay, so may I request our honorable panelists, if someone want to respond this issues, so please, anyone. We have a very short time in our hands, so please make it quicker. So who can supplement?
Thank you. Thank you for the question. Very good question. And we think the activities or the intervention is sustainable when the beneficiary own or think that it is their activities and their plan, and also it is supplemented by the or correlated or collaborated with the government. It can be sustained. Also, if the intervention is linkage with the market and the government, the other stakeholders, and it is supported by the local government, it could be sustained.
Thank you, Naim Bhai.
Okay,
Actually,
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
sustainability is a big question. So everybody is actually, when they plan for any project, they also consider the sustainability issues. So thank you very much, Mr. Shubhro Datta. So now I am requesting Farid Ahmed Chagor. He has raised his hand. So please raise your question. Please.
Yes. My very specific question already. Many of our panelists already discussed about our storage in the locality, because you know our transitional fund project or ASD, sustainable development project, is become bigger. So our community people already, Hasina Apa says that they have a lot of product. They already they produce vegetable and goat and beef and anything. So do you have any idea or any technology transfer issues to storage in the locality? I mean, one family can store their vegetable if they're not able to sell at the same day. So my question is to Naim Bhai or Shafqat Bhai. Anyone can answer. Do you have any plan about this?
Yeah, we have the technology in our area. They can, if you know if you train them, then they will store their vegetables for few days, say like 7 to 10 days in normal temperature. So we have the technology.
Okay. Yeah. So I will take only one question. Maybe someone we can't see the name, but raise hand. So I request him or her to raise our issues or question. Please. Please introduce yourself, please. Someone raise.
Okay. Do you hear me?
Yeah, it's clear. Okay. Your name, please.
My name is Momtajuddin. I actually registered. I am not sure why my name is not showing. I am working in climate adaptation team of Friendship. So my question is to Naim Bhai. In sometime in his presentation, he mentioned the plinth height should be 3.5 meter above the highest flood level. Do you mean it is really 3.5 meter or 3.5 feet above the highest flood level? Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mumtaz Bhai. It is actually 3.5 meter. It is actually the historical flood level of this particular area we measured before. The history that it is 8 to 10 feet higher than from the ground level. And it is the historical measurement that the last flood or the highest flood level, which how much actually it raised from the ground level. We are considering that we raised the plinth. It is 8 to 10 feet. It is approximately 3.5 meters. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we are near to close the session, but before that, if you don't have any further question, I will go directly to our senior director, Imdadul Haq Bhai, to deliver his closing speech. And any observation or comments or suggestions. So please, carry on. You. Up to you.
Thank you so much, Palash. Very well, great moderation. And truly, I am very impressed. And what I wanted to say, Mr. Shubhro already mentioned, there is the one platform there are practitioners, there are directly government officials, intellectuals, and all together. And brilliant. I really appreciate Asma and the whole team for organizing this wonderful session. And before all those things, may I request Mr. Saleh to open your screen? I mean the video. No, Mr. Saleh, interpreter.
Saleh bhai,
Okay, fine. Okay, the intention behind your I listened both Bangla and English interpretation. Great job done. I really appreciate the ICAT team and the Gobeshona team. Please convey my best appreciation to him. He did a great job. I appreciate Hafiz Bhai and Munia Appa to extend your support for all the efforts you extended. Most important now, I'll go for some action point. Dr. Jahil Islam, the way he explained the whole situation and the way forward, truly remarkable. And Mr. Minto also identified plenty areas where we can go further. I think that definitely this is the platform we want. We can exchange views and we can work together. Their knowledge, their experience, truly our future destination, future direction and pathway. I would request my colleagues in the ground, Dibakar and all, please meet with Mr. Minto and Dr. Jarul and find how best we can apply their ideas, knowledge, and experiences. If we already doing something like this, please take them to see those things, take their advice, take the advantage. Their support and their knowledge truly valuable. My colleagues Naim did wonderful. Naim, thank you so much for brilliant presentation. Shakwat for your technical inputs. I appreciate all the efforts. And my colleagues and Shubro and all other colleagues, all other friends who raised questions. I think very thoughtful. Sustainability, truly a big issue. And to me, people, those who are very much relief or aid dependent, if we can handing over, if we can give them some way from technology transfer, some capital making, if we can connect them with the mainstreaming, that so far we can do to help him or her to be self-reliant. We learned Hasina Appa's story, beginning from a very difficult situation. Now they are entrepreneur, they're doing their own business. So these are the ambition and these are the ideas we're taking forward. And learning from Hasina Appa was amazing. I think many more Hasina Appa already exist in different communities. I believe if you get some time, please be there. Let's learn from them more and more. They are our idol for entrepreneurship, for resilience, for climate adaptation. I close now. Thank you so much. All the best and wish you a better world altogether. Thank you.
Now we'd like to take a picture. So please can you open your on your camera so that we can take a snap. Just open your video or camera. We cannot see all. We can see only a few faces.
I don't know. Hafiz bhai, আপনাদের ক্যামেরায়
Please, okay. So friends,
yes, excellent.
So thank you everyone. Thanks Gobeshona team for your excellent support, cooperation. So we are happy to work with you. Thank you all. Thank you for your great participation, contribution, and giving